Hi, family. So today's topic, who are you? Who are you? When you ask somebody that question, they'll describe themselves and they'll say things like, well, I'm a father, or I'm a single father, or I am disabled, or I am a lawyer, I'm a doctor, or I'm a something. And a lot of times we define ourselves to others by the labels that sometimes have been given to us. Here's the thing, if that label doesn't serve you for one thing, then get rid of it. Doesn't mean you change your life or change your profession. I'm just talking about how you label yourself. Because then if I say, okay, so who am I? Well, I'm Joey. Well, am I really Joey? I was born with the name Joseph, but I've been called Joey my whole life, so I'm kind of one of those. But then am I really that? Well, that's just the name that I use to give a label to this physical body for identification purposes. But deeper than that, who am I? And this is where it gets, profound and tricky, and where we can spend a lot of time in pondering this. But who we are is our soul, which is nameless, at our higher self, the energy that directs and controls this physical blob that we call bodies, because you came from something and you're going to go to something, depending on your belief, obviously. But most people are along those lines somehow. We came from somewhere, we're going to go somewhere. Well, the body isn't going to go. It stays here. We all know that. So Joey's not going anywhere. But it that calls itself Joey inside this body, or that runs this body, is going somewhere, and it's nameless. And that is where love comes from, that is where thought comes from, and that's where our peace comes from. So just something to think about, some food for thought, because once you realize that you're not limited by those things that either others or ourselves have given a label to. I'm not anything negative or positive by label. By the way, some people would say, everybody, like for instance, lawyers, nobody likes them until they need one. Then, boy, they sure love them then. So think about who you are. And by the way, you can make that up at any moment to be something else, and whatever it is you want it to be. And that's powerful. So you can change the label too, by the way. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with saying, yes, I'm a doctor, I'm a lawyer, or whatever. But if you'll say you decide tomorrow you want to be an ice skater, or you want to be a pilot, or anything, you can go and do those things. Just change the label, or better yet, get rid of all of them. So with that, if we're not friends on Facebook already, send me a friend request. I accept them all. And if we are friends and this resonates with you, then share it, because the stuff that we pass around does make a difference in other people's lives. So share good stuff. So with that, 3 things, you know what they are. I love you, I love you, and I love you. Have an incredibly blessed day.